Alright, Shalom Israel. We are the ISUPK out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. We teach that the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Indians, that we are the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel. Today is our Sabbath service. We are to keep the Sabbath services of the Most High, which is every 7 days. That's found throughout the scriptures, especially from the beginning, Genesis. Then you run through in Leviticus to give us all the high holy days that we're supposed to keep. And the Sabbath day or Sabbath services are something that we are supposed to keep, right, throughout our generations, right, to serve the Most High. This Sabbath day is a day of rest, right, to do what you are supposed to do. You understand that you'll get that time to come back to your family, do some work for the Most High, etc. Alright, and with that we say I medium. Upon your hakodam. Laya Shala to Israel. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemaya, Kodash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malak Wafka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemaya, Latan Lanawa, Lakam, Ka, Yawam, Wasalak Nawa, Kawawat Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kawawat Nawa, Wala'a, Tabian Nawa, Manasaya Wan, Abal, Hawashinawa, Mayan, Rad, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Watapa Arak, La'ai Walamiam, Aman.
English. Our Father,
which
art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth
as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
What we're going to say now is the Hakak of the power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Baruch Shai, Nathan Lanawa, Hakak, La Rapa'a, Kal Makaala, Wakal Madawa, Hakak, Lataha, Hamatazariah, Hakak, La Hakwayam, Hamatayam, Hakak, Irakawat, Hamatale, La Garashan, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Tawada Aman.
In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Please give us the
power.
To heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
In
the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Thank you. So be it.
We're going to say now is the blessing. So like it. Bless Israel. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakanawa, Wayasha'ala, Wahabayak, Suparium, Barak, Rapa, Magan, Hagan, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Tawada Aman.
In the English, Lord, in the name of Yahushua, bless us, and Israel, and the school, bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones, in the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it.
We're going to say now the Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ar, Ayanya, Al-Hiram, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Isaiah, Ma'ayam, Ya'awa, Aisha, Shamayam, Wa'arataza, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Ragalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamaka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawama, Yasha'ala, Yahawa, Shamaka, Yahawa, Tazalka, Alia, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarak, Bala Yala, Yahawa, Yashamaka, Malkarai, Yashama, Athanashpaka, Yahawa, Yashama, Tazahafka, Wabawaka, Ma'aitha, Wa'id, Aiwalam.
In the English, I will lift up my eyes, unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Most High, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot. To be moved. He that keepeth thee. Will not slumber. Behold. He that keepeth Israel. Shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Most High is thy keeper. The Most High is thy shade. Upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. The Most High shall preserve thee. From all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Most High shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. Even forevermore.
We're going to say Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam. Al-Damaka Laka. Al-Takarash. Wa'al Tashakwaf. Kayahana. Awayabaka. Yahama. Yawan. Ra'ash. Ay Amaka. Ya'ai Rayawam. Sawada. Wayatha. Ya'ai Tazawa. Al Tazapawanka. Amarwa. Lakawa. Wanakawada. Magaria. Wala'a. Yazaka. Shamia Sha'ala. Aiwada. Kaya. Nawatazawa. Laba. Yakarwa. Al Yaka. Baria. Yakar Rakwa. Alaya. Adawam. Wayashamai. Alayam. Mawadaba. Wahagarayam. Bal. Wa'aimawan. Wa'aima Malak. Palashaf. Aim Yashabai. Tazawo. Gam Ashawo. Nalawa. Aima. Hayawa. Zarawai. Labania Lawa. Salah. Aishalam. Kamadian. Kasaya. Sarah. Kayabian. Banakal. Kwayashwan. Nashmadawa. Ba'aya Daraya. Ayawa. The man. La Adama. Sayathawa. Nada, Yagmawa, Kairab, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazab, Manai, Kal Nasha Yakawa, Nasa Yakawa, Asher, Amarwa, Nayasha, Salake, Narashia, Lanawa, Naawa, Alahaya, Sheyathawa, Galgala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rawaka, Ra'ash, Tabaira Yaira, Wakalaba, Talaha, Harayam, Khan, Tarat Pama, Basaraika, Wabasa, Wapakaf, Salake, Wapafka, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kualawan, Maya Bakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashawa, Maya Bahalawa, Idea, Maya Kapawa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Daiwa, Kaya Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Aliyawan, Al Kahal, Al Kalha, Arataza.
In the English. Keep not thou silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Most High.
O Most High.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Most High.
O Most High.
For lo.
For lo.
Thine enemies.
Thine enemies.
Make a tumult.
Make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted.
And consulted.
Against thy hidden ones.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
And let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
The name of Israel.
May be no more in remembrance.
May be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate.
They are confederate.
Against thee.
Against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Moab.
And the Hagarines.
And the Hagarines.
Gabal.
Gabal.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre, Assur, also joined with them. They have holpen, the children of Lot, Salah, do unto them, as unto the Midianites, as unto Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor, they became as dung, for the earth, make their nobles, like Oreb, and like Zabib, yea, all the princes as Zebah, and as Zalunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the Most High, in possession, O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire, so persecute them, with thy tempest, and make them afraid, with thy storm, fill their faces, with shame, that they may see thy name. O Most High, let them be confounded, and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, at the Most High over all the earth. To read the ICP verses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh
In the name of Yahweh.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evil and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
Speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
Princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evil and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasures of the rich of Israel.
The treasures of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
Enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evil and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nations.
And their drug dealers.
And their drug dealers.
The court system.
The court system.
The prison system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the government of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
Pope.
Islam.
Christianity.
Egyptology. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinhead. Quasi-Comitazi. The gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. NASA space program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airwaves. The cable access channels. And the radio channels. Convict the spirit. Of any of thy people. That seek to stop us. And bring swift destruction. To all the heathen. That stand in the way. Or try to stop us. From broadcasting your words. Throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro. Through the earth. And consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief. And the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers. And punish all the heathen. That come up against us. As we speak thy words. Cause it to be known by all. That it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread throughout the media. Throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you always. So be it.
Sir. So today we'll be continuing reading in Genesis chapter 16, at the beginning at verse 4. Book of Genesis chapter 16 and verse 4. Wayaba'a Al Hagar Wasa Ra'a Kaya Arath Waspal Gabarath Ba'ayanawa Ba'ay Yanaya. Verse 5. Wata'ama Shariah Allah Abram Kamasaya Aliaka Anakia. Nata Taya. Shapakathia. Baka Wakwaka. Wathara. Kaya. Arath. Wa Salakia. Yeah, wa Baaya Naya. Yashapatha. Yahawa. Bayayan. Wabanya Yaka. Verse 6. Wayama. Abram. Allah. Sharia. Hanna. Shapa. Kathaka. Bayadaka. Aishaya. Laha. Hatawab. Baayanaya. Baayanayaka. Wathaainaya. Sharia. Lakia. Wathaban Raka. Mapanyakaha. Salak. Mapanaya. Verse 7. Wayamatazaha. Wayamataza. Malak. Yahweh. Ayan. Hamayam. Bamadaba. Haayan. Badarka. Shawama. Salakia. Shawa. Verse 8. Wayama. Hagar. Shapakath. Shariah. Ayah. Mazah. Ba'ath. Wa'ana. Talakaya. Wathama. Mapanaya. Shara. Gabathia. Anakaya. Barakath. Verse 9. Wayama. Laha. Malak. Yahweh. Shawabaya. La'a. Gabarathka. Wahath Ainaya. Thakahath. Takaf, Yadaya, verse 10, Waya Amar, Laha, Malak, Yahweh, Arab, Araba, Ata, Zaraika, Wala'a, Yasapa, Marab. Right, that's verse 7. Okay, that's 4 to. So, you take first. That's from 4 to 10. 4 to 10. Yeah, 4 to 10. That's how I read the English one. Right? Book of Genesis, chapter 16 and verse 4. And he went into Hagar, and she conceived. When she saw that she had conceived, her mistress was despised in her eyes. And Sarai said unto Abram, My wrong be upon thee. I have given my maid into thy bosom. And when she saw that she had conceived, I was despised in her eyes. The Lord judge between me and thee. But Abram said unto Sarai, Behold, thy maid is in thy hand, to do as it pleased thee. And when Sarai dealt hardly with her, she fled from her face. And the angel of the Lord found her by a fountain of water in the wilderness, by the fountain in the way of Shur. And he said, Hagar, Sarai's maid, whence comest thou, and whither wilt thou go? And she said, I flee from the face of my mistress Sarai. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, Return to thy mistress, and submit thyself under her hands. Verse 10. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, I will multiply thy seed exceedingly, that it shall not be numbered or numbered for multitude.
And as we go through the book of Genesis, and at this point from last week class, where Sarai, Abraham's wife, gave unto Abraham, his handmaid, because again, this is why now we always remind that without that head in that home, women will make decisions that based on their feelings, because this is not happening in my way. Well, I'll make a decision. So you see now where she gave over her handmaid unto Abraham, and Abraham went unto her, and she conceived. And now she was again despised her eyes. So she believed that probably in she mind that she wasn't the fault. Abraham probably was the fault in the children. Probably he might be a eunuch at a drawing reference, or probably he can't really concerned with seed, but not knowing that the Most High God is the one who in control, right? So again, and as we go down, I just more or less kind of touching 2 points, and it's showing you, even though with Ishmael being Abraham's son, it shows you in verse 10 that as the angel spoke unto Hagar, and said that the angel said that I will multiply thy seed exceedingly. Scripture say that it shall not be numbered for multitude. Just as the Most High said that he'll multiply, tell to Abraham that he'll multiply your seeds as the sands of the sea. he letting her know that, oh, hey, this child will not be the heir to the Most High's throne.
Come on. Is it?
Yeah.
Continue. The book of Genesis, chapter 16 and verse 11. Waya Amma Laha Malak Yahweh Hanaka Hara Wayaladat Bana. It's like a ban. Wadaraf. It's like a Wakwaraf. Shamawa. Yashamai La. Yashamai La'a. So like Washamai Allah. Khan. Kayisla Kaya. Shamai Yahweh. Al. Ainayaka. Verse 12. Waha Wa'a. Hayaha. Hara. Adam. Yadawa. Bakal. Wayad. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, I need to go something now. Yeah. Right. So, and this way? Oh, understand. Better put it this way. Right. Verse 12. Waha'a. Hayaha. Hara. Adam. Yadawa. Bakal. Wayad. Kal. Bawa. Wa'il. Panaya. Kal. Akayawa. Yashakan. Verse 13. Wathpa. Sham. Yahweh. Hadaba. Alahaya. Alaya. Ata. Al. Ra'aya. Kaya. Amar. Hagam. Halam. Ra'ayatya. Akaria. Ra'aya. Verse 14. I'll come, hurrah, la ba'ara, la aba, salak, la ba'ara, ba'ara, la kaya, ra'aya, anna, bayan, quadash, wabanian, wabayan, barad, verse 15, wathalad, hagar, la'aban, la'abram, ban, wayakwa, Abram, Shema, Banawa, Asher, Yalad. Wait, it's to watch. Yeah, to watch. An extension. To watch. On verse what? Hagar, Yashamaila, verse 16, wa abama, ban, shamanayam, shamanayam, shana, washasham, shanayam, baladath, hagar, athar, yashamai, Allah, la Abram, verse 17. So chapter, book of Genesis, chapter 17 and verse 1. Wayahaya, Abram, ban, Thasha'ayam, Shana, Wathashai, Shanayam, Wayama, Yahweh, Al, Abram, Wayama, Aliyawa, Anaya, Allah, Shaddaya, Halaya, Hatta Halaka, Lapania, Wayaha, Tamayam. Right. The book of Genesis, chapter 16 and verse 11. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, Behold, thou art with child, and shalt bear a son, and shall call his name Ishmael, because the Lord had heard thy affliction. And he said, and he will be a wild man. His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him. And he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren. And he shall call the name of the Lord that spake unto her, Thou God see me. For she said, have I also here looked after him that seeth me. Verse 14. Wherefore the well was called Roi. Behold, it is between Kadesh and Bered. And Hagar bare Abram a son. And Abram called his son's name, which Hagar bare, Ishmael. And Abram was 60 years old when Hagar bare Ishmael to Abram. And when Abram was 90 years old and 9, the Lord appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty God. Walk before me and be thou perfect. Yeah, that's
again. Now, as we continue seeing the birth of, Abraham's first son, which was Ishmael, and Hagar after the angel appeared unto her and speak to her now, as reminding her again when he said that, go back, return to thy mistress and submit thyself under her hands, not over her hands, but under. Because why? This is the person. These people who will be over you all. So you need to submit unto them, unto your mistress, right? So again, as we continue to go through the book of Genesis, and this now going into the lineage, as the scripture say, I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So again, as we continue to read, and verse 17, as the scripture say again, the Almighty God said, walk before me and be thou perfect. Listen to what I'm telling you. Everything that all the counsel that I've given you before, you was perfect in your walk. Though when you reach down into this age, because it started to show you now the age of Abraham, and as we say, the older again now, you tend now, to your faith tend to lack. Your hope are certain things, because as we continue to go through it, you're going to see. And this is why now we say, walk before me and be thou perfect. Don't forget everything that was before, that I told you before. Don't forget it. Right?
Is it? See, I imagine.
Bariat ban Banyamyam ban Yashala.
Bariat ban Banyamyan ban Yashala.
Yahweh Basham Yahushai Brakatha.
Yahweh Basham Yahushai Brakatha. I continue in the Hebrew. The book of Genesis, chapter 17 and verse 2. Wa'athan, Bariathya, Bayanya, Wabanaka, Wa'arab, Awaska, Ba'amad, Ma'ad. Verse 3. Wayapal, Abram, Al, Panyawa, Wayadaba, Athawa, Alahayam, La'ama. Verse 4. Paniya, Han, Hanna, Bariathya, Athaka, Wahaya, Yath, La'ab, Hamawana, Gawayam. Verse 5. Wala'a, Yakwara, Iwad, Atha, Shamka, Abram, Wa'aya, Shamka, Abram, Abraham, Kaya, Bana, Salaki, Aban, Hamawan, Gawayam, Natha, Tayaka. Verse 6. Wahaparathia, Athaka, Bama'ada, Ma'ada, Wanaath Tayaka, Lagawayam, Wamalakyam, Mamaka, Yatazawa. Verse 7. Wahakwa, Mathia, Atha, Barayathya, Bayanaya, Wabanayaka, Wabania, Zaraika, Akariaka, Ladarathma, Labarayath, Iwalam, Lahayawath, Laka, Alaliyam, La Alahayam, Walazarayaka, Akariaka. Verse 8. Wanathaya, Laka, Walairayaka, Akariaka, Atha, Arataza, Magariaka, Ata, Kal, Arataza, Kanaaina, La Arath Zaya, La Aka Zaika, La Ata Kazakta, Iwalam, Wahaya Hata Hathia, Laham, La'ath, La'a, Lahathiam, Lahayam. Alright, that's the end of verse 8. We're reading from 2 to 8.
The book of Genesis 17 and verse 2. And I will make my covenant between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly. Verse 3. And Abram fell on his face, and God talked with him, saying, As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee, and I will make thee exceedingly fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee, and I will establish my covenant between me and thee, and thy seed after thee in their generations, for an everlasting covenant, to be a God unto thee, and to thy seed after thee. And I will give unto thee, and to thy seed after thee, the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for an everlasting possession, and I will be their God.
Right. Yeah. So we're seeing here, where the Most High is really putting the separation here for Abram, right? And he's going to give him instruction and let him know that his generation, out of him, will have, kings will be coming out of him. Nations will be coming out of him. And this is what, Christianity doesn't understand. That this Bible is speaking about nations, kings coming out of Abraham, right? And not just any nation, not just any king. We're talking about the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. So a lot of people have to get that understanding to be able to understand these scriptures. So we're seeing here from verse 6 says, or verse 5, it said, Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham. For a father of many nations have I made thee. Now, if anybody who actually reads the Bible, reads the scriptures, will understand that out of Abraham came Isaac, from Isaac came Jacob, and from Jacob he came the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. It's that plain, it's that simple. And these sons, these 12 boys, became great nations all over the earth. And those nations today are the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Indians. How do they call? What names do they call us now? They call us what? West Indians. What do they call us? Trinidadians, Jamaicans, Mexicans, right? They call us Puerto Ricans, the so-called blacks in America, the Gadites, the North American Indians. And these are some of the bywords. But if you look at where God's people are situated, you will see throughout that we are the children of the Most High. And he said, I will establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed after thee in their generations. Now, this is clearly showing, let's read this last piece. I'll read it over verse 7. I will establish my covenant between thee and thy seed after thee in their generations, for an everlasting covenant, to be a God unto thee and to thy seed after thee. Now clearly he didn't say the word. He said to thee and thy seed, and all the descendants who came down a particular line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This is the seed he was talking about, with that everlasting covenant. What is it? Right?
Again, just to touch on what the officer bringing out, the scriptures actually again, because of Christianity covering the minds of our people, they would not see it as it is, because it even goes on in verse 8 as he say, thou art a stranger. Who is the stranger in all, as he say, all the land of Canaan, because you are a stranger, because we are strangers in all these lands that we are in at present. But even go on to show him, and to show that, all the land of Canaan for an everlasting possession will I, and then he go on to say that I will be their God. So all the lands that, that the Most High God already let us know, again, as coming out from Egypt, that we will be in possession even from the beginning of Genesis. So you actually see that it wasn't all Abraham seed, because we know Abraham had many children. So again, the scriptures are in context, and it is specific. But because again, Christianity clouding the minds of our people, and not actually sitting before real priests and prophets. When I mean real priests and prophets, the chosen of the Most High, to really bring back these records, so that we could sit down again on the Sabbath service and really bring the truth to the nation of Israel, to let them know that this is how the records have been recorded, that these records belong to you. It doesn't integrate nobody else.
That's right. All right, so we're going to continue. The book of Genesis, chapter 17 and verse 9. Waya Amma Alahayam Allah Salaki Al Abraham Wa'ath Atha Baryafia Tashama Atha Wazaraika Akaryaka Ladaratham. Verse 10. Za'af Baryafia Ashar Tashamarwa Bayanya Wabaya Yanakawam. Wabayan Zaraika Akariaka Salakia Hamayam Salakia Hamawal Lakam Kal Zakar. Verse 11. Wana Malatham Atha Bashar Irelathkam Wahaya La'awath Baryath Bayanya Waban Salakia Waba Yanakam. Verse 12. Waban Shamanath Yam Yamawal Lakam Kal Zakar Ladath Ladaryath Yakam Yalyada Bayath Wamakwanath Kasap Makal Ban Nakar Asher Al La'a Mazarayaka Hawa. Verse 13. Hamawal Yamawal Yalayada Bayathka Wamakwanath Kasapaka Wahayath Baryathya Basharath Salakia Basharkam Labayath Iwalam. Verse 14. Wa'irala Zakar Asher La'a Yamawal Ath Bashar Irelathiwa Wanakarath Hanapash Hawath Hawa Ma'ai Mawa Ma'ai Maya Atha Baryafia Hapa. Verse 15. Wayama Alahayam Al Abraham Shariah Ashafka La'a Thakwar Ata Shama Sham Slakia Sham Sharia Kaya Shara Sham. And that's it. Went from 9 to 15.
The book of Genesis, chapter 17 and verse 9. And God said unto Abraham, Thou shalt keep my covenant. Therefore thou and thy seed after thee in their generations. This is my covenant which ye shall keep between me and you and thy seed after thee. Every man-child among you shall be circumcised, and ye shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin, and it shall be a token of the covenant betwixt me and you. And he that is 8 days old shall be circumcised among you. Every man-child in your generation, he that is born in the house or bought with money of an stranger, which is not of thy seed, he that is born in thy house, and he that is bought with thy money, must needs be circumcised. And my covenant shall be in your flesh for an everlasting covenant, and the uncircumcised man-child whose flesh of his foreskin is not circumcised, that soul shall be cut off from his people. He hath broken my covenant. And God said unto Abraham, As for Sarai thy wife, thou shalt not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall her name be.
Go in the first now. Alright, no sweat. So we see here now where Abraham, right? And it's so amazing that Christianity is a hell of a drug. Christianity is worse than crack cocaine. Christianity is being possessed. Is a demonic possession. Not as how you see it in the movies, but it is really a spirit that blinds the mind, blinds the mindset of the children of the Most High. Primarily us, because the other nations, they understand it. It's not like they don't understand. But what you have to look at is our people. The way that our people are deceived. So here we see in here now, the Most High is making an everlasting covenant with Abraham and his descendants. You understand? And when you look at his descendants, his only true descendant is who? When you look at the genealogy, it's Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The Most High always choose a people. He always choose someone that would be able to carry the lineage, carry his laws, his commandments, and his statutes. So even when you look at verse 9, he said, And God said unto Abraham, Thou shalt keep my covenant. He didn't say it go change. And thou and thy seed after thee in their generations. This is my covenant, which ye shall keep between me and you, and thy seed after thee. every man child among you shall be circumcised. So I ask you, dear Christian, when does this change? You know? Now this was before Moses, for most people. So if you want to say, well, this is the law done away with. If it's one law that you can't get rid of, it's circumcision. But that is for the nation of Israel only. Because he didn't say the whole world to be circumcised. But no, this was also prophetic in the aspect of this was a covenant as a distinction between the nation of Abraham and his seed and all the other nations. Because at that time, all the other nations were not doing any kind of circumcision. All right? So once we understand that, we'll get the understanding that this was separation once again from the nation of Israel, from Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, whose name was called Israel. And you're seeing where this covenant, this symbolism of this circumcision was to be for an everlasting covenant. So no matter how we try to get rid of this, this is written in the word of the Lord. Right? You want to add anything? Go ahead.
And again, just as the officer bringing out, when even as he say in verse 10, every man child among you, and then he goes on to say in verse 12, and he that is of 8 days old shall be circumcised. So it didn't have nobody at that point in time dwelling in the tents of Abraham was at that age, because again it showed that Ishmael was already born. He was at a certain age, so it's showing again that this wasn't talking about Ishmael. It wasn't talking about Ishmael. Again, even going on and all, you're going to see again that this was something that was always kept pure during in the nation of Israel. So again, it's going to show you who that seed going to come through. It wasn't Hagar. It's going to show you who it going to come through. So the nation will always be pure. That's why again, as the scripture says, between me and thy seed. So again, Christian pastor, then again, all these theological or wherever any school that they went to, it shows you that they were really based off again bringing the nation to the position of destruction, not bringing back the nation together.
That's what I add one more thing, that shows, how Christianity doesn't understand this Bible. They don't know this Bible.
Right.
They don't have a clue what this Bible says.
Right.
And all these things are right here in the scriptures, and they will bypass all this.
Right.
If they really want to follow the scripture, show me in the scripture where this was so-called removed. Because as far as I know, the laws of God are not done away with. And then this was before Moses. So you can't claim to say, well, this is one of Moses' law.
Right.
You understand? This is not Moses' law. This is from our forefather Abraham, given directly from the Most High. Now, this was a physical circumcision, but it was also spiritual, where, later on in scriptures, they talk about the circumcision of the heart, because it was supposed to give you a reminder every time, you look at this, what was done to us. This was supposed to give a remembrance of what the Most High did for us. All right? I'm going to continue. The book of Genesis, chapter 17 and verse 16. Verse 16. Wabakathia, Atha, Wagam, Nata Taya Mamanan Mamana Laka Ban. Oh. Supposed to get there. Right. Abraham. Slack here. Right. Wabaraka Tayyam Tayya Wahayath Lagawiyam Malakia Aimayam Mamayan Mamana Yahayawa. Verse 17. Wayapal Abraham Al Panayawa Wayatazakakwa Waya Amma Balabawa Halaban Maha. Still. Right. Right. Waya Amma Balaban Bawa Halaban Ma'aha Shan Yawalad Wa Amma Shara Habaf Tasha'ayam Shana Talad. Verse 18. Waya Amma Abraham Alahayam Lawa Yashamai Allah Yakayaha Lapane Yaka. Verse 19. Waya Amma Alahayam Abal Shara Ashafka Yaladaf Kal Ban Wakwariyaf. What's like it? Wakwaratha Atha Shamwa Yatazaka Kwa Wayakwamtha Yam Atha Baryafia Athawa Labaryaf Iwalam Lazariawa Akariawa. Verse 20. yeah. Verse 20. Walaya Shamai Allah. Shama'aya Fiaka. Hana Barakfia. Athawa. Walapan Rayath. Wahapa Riafia. Wahapa Riafia. Athawa. Wahabaniafia. Athawa. Amarda. Amada. Maada. Shanayawa. Shanayam. Aisha. Nashayam. Yawalayada. Wana Tayaf. Wanatha Tayawa. Lagawaya. Gadawal. Verse 21. Wa'atha Bariafia. Aquayum. Ata Yatazakwa. Asher. Talad. Laka. Shara. Lamayam. Lamawaya. Hazar. Bashana. Haka-Araf. That's up to 21. To 22. Alright. That's now finishing 21. Wa'ath. Bariyafia. Oh, it's like I start in 22. Wayakal. Ladaba. Athawa. Waya'ila. Alahayam. Ma'ila. Abraham. Right? So that's it from 16 to 22.
The book of Genesis 17 and verse 16. And I will bless her and give thee a son also of her. Yea, I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings of people shall be of her. Then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed and said in his heart, Shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old? And shall Sarah that is 90 years old bear? And Abraham said unto God, O that Ishmael might live before thee. And God said, Sarah, thy wife, shall bear thee a son, indeed, and thou shalt be his name Isaac, and I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him. And as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him, and will make him fruitful, and will multiply him exceedingly. 12 princes shall he begat. I will make him a great nation. But my covenant will I establish with Isaac, which Sarah shall bear unto thee at this set time in the next year.
22. Read 22 as well.
22. Verse 22. And he left off taken with him, and God went up from Abram.
Right. So we see here again, it's very specific, extremely specific, who the Most High chose, who the Most High's covenant will be with. There's no mistake, there's no inclusion, there's no all lives matter here. None of that inside here. What we're seeing clearly is showing that the Most High is separating the nations, separating people. One of Abraham's own son, which is Ishmael, the Most High totally disregarded him and said, here, I am not having no covenant with you. I am having a covenant with Abraham and his direct descendant that came from Sarah. That's what it is, nothing else. And his descendants, so Isaac's descendants now, this is where you will continue to see that covenant flowing down too. So you see where the circumcision covenant came in, that's supposed to be an everlasting covenant. And all the other gifts and all the other lands and all the other promises are only given to his descendants, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And then came down to the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. No other grace, no other race of people, not the Ishmaelites, not the Ammonites, not the Canaanites, none of them. And what we need to understand, the same thing applies today, because all these biblical nations are still on the earth today. You understand? There were 18 nations, and the nation of Israel is one of the youngest nations. And all these other nations are not part of the covenant. Only the nation of Israel, which is the 12 tribes. So-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Indians today. Right?
Again, as we go through again the scriptures, this is not a time for us to get weary. Because everything is before us right now, The records are before us, and, we see, these scriptures then being fulfilled. And again, it shows you again, just as before Abraham, seeing all this before him, it had that time where he was weary, and it shows you in going on in his age. And again, understanding, the forefathers before him, the age that they lived, and children are still coming forth. That's right. Now being weary and looking at age at this time, and this is something that as the scripture say, as long as there's life, there is hope. And these things just always remind us to us. Again, and I say, in verse 17, and Abraham fell upon his face and laughed. And he said in his heart, in his mind, you know, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old? And shall Sarah that is 90 years old bear? So he now, you know, in that weariness now, within his mind now, the question, you know, that what is taking place, could this be possible? And then he goes on to say, you know, and Abraham said unto the Most High, oh, that Ishmael might have lived before thee. So he now saying that, oh, yeah, I might pass and Ishmael might still be living. You know, so then the Most High remind him again, you know, that, you know, and the Most High said, Sarah, thy wife, shall bear thee a son indeed. So it goes again to show you that he's keeping this pure. He's not integrating nobody else.
That's right.
He's not using the handmaid Sarah to bring forth this nation. So he's reminding him again. And as you see, as he reminds him, he keep on going on, telling him, hey, this is where this covenant going to come true. And that's why you see again in the beginning of the verse, he said, walk with me and be thou perfect. So you know he walking him through the steps, because again, this is not a time for us to get weary, because again, all these things is before us, right? Yeah.
That's right. Continuing, the book of Genesis, chapter 17 and verse 22. So like verse 23. Majum. Next, please.
Sha ban ban yam yam ban ya shala.
Sha ban ban yam yam ban ya shala.
Yahweh Bashem Yashai Brakata.
Yahweh Bashem Yashai Brakata. Verse 23. Wayakwaka Abraham Atha Yashamayla Banawa wa Atha Ka Yadaya Banyathwa wa Ath wa Atha Kal Makwanath Kasapawa Kal Zakara Ba'anashaya Bayath Abraham Wayamal Atha Bashar Iralatham Ba'itazam Hazawam Hazar Karashra Dabar Athawa, Alahayam, verse 24. Wa Abraham, Ban, Thasha'ayam, Wathasha'ai, Shana, Bahamlawa, Basha, Iralathwa, verse 25. Wayashama Allah, Wayashamai Allah, Banawa, Ban, Shalasha, Sha'iraha, Shana, Bahamalwa, Atta, Basha, Iralathwa, verse 26. Ba'aitazam, Hayawam, Hazar, Namarala, Namawal, Wayashamai Allah, Banawa, verse 27. Anashaya, Bayathwa, Yalayada, Bayath, Wamakwanath, Kasap, Ma'ath, Ban, Bakar, Namalawa, Athawa. The book of Genesis, chapter 18 and verse 1. Wayama, Alayawa, Yahweh, Baalanaya, Mama Ra, Wahawa, Yashab, Pathka, Ha'ahal, Kakam, Hayawam, verse 2. Wayama, Wayasha, Ayanya, Wayara, Wahana, Shalash, Anashayam, Natazabayam, Ayawa, Wayarataza, Lakwarathiam, Wakwarathma, Mapathka, Ha'ahal, Wayashathikaya, Wayashathkawa, Wa'arataza. Right, that's it. Starting from verse 23 to 18 and 2.
Genesis chapter 17 and verse 23. And Abraham took Ishmael his son, and all that were born in his house, and all that were brought with his money, every male among the men of Abraham's house, and circumcised the flesh of their foreskins in the selfsame day, as God had said unto him. Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 24. And Abraham was 90 years old and 9 when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin. Verse 25. And Ishmael his son was 30 years old when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin. Verse 26, in the same day was Abraham circumcised, and Ishmael his son. Verse 27, and all the men of his house born in the house and bought with money of the stranger were circumcised with him. Verse 18, and the Lord appeared unto him in the plains of Mamre.
In chapter 18. Yeah. Go ahead.
And he sat in the tent there, in the tent door, in the heat of the day. Verse 2, and he lifted up his eyes and looked in, and lo, 3 men stood by him. And when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door, and bowed himself towards the ground.
Alright, so we see here where Abraham got the instruction to circumcise all the male of his household. And if you recognize, you will see that not just his son Isaac, but also Ishmael, as well as all the men that was in the house. And what we need to understand is the Most High laws, the heathens have to keep all the Most High's laws. Right. And this was like the precursor. So if all you feel when Yahweh shall reach and establish the kingdom, all of us still want to eat bat and rat and cat and everything else under the sun that is unlawful, you all will not be able to do that. You will only be able to follow the laws and the commandments that has been set by the Most High. Right? Go ahead. Do you add anything? No. As we go to continue. The book of Genesis, chapter 18 and verse 3. Oh, slack. Here, see next page. Imagine. Next, please.
Bariat, ban yam yam, ban yashala.
Bariat, ban yam yam, ban yashala.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Brakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Brakatah. Right, the book of Genesis, chapter 18 and verse 3. Waya Amma Adaniya Amma Na'a Mataza'athia Kana Ba'ai Yanaya Ba'ai Yanayaka Allah Na'a Ta'aiba Ma'aila Ibadaka, verse 4. Yakwaka Na'a Ma'aita Mayam Waraka Tazawa Ragal Yakawam Washa'ainawa Takatha Ha'aitaza, verse 5. Wa'akwa ka'a Pata Lakam Wasa'ai Dawa Labakam Akar, Thaba Iroa, Kaya, Isle, Kana, Ibarathium, Ila, Ibadakam, Waya Amarewa, Khan, the Aisha, Ka Ashar, the Barath, Wayama, Abraham, Atha, Hala, La Allah, Shara, Waya Amma, Maharia, Shalasha, Kwamak, Salaf, Lawashaya, Wa Aishaya, Aigawath. Verse 7. Wa Allah, Habakwar, Ratazah, Abraham, Wayakwaka, Ban, Bakwa, Raka, Watawa, Watawab, Wayathan, Allah, Banaira, Wayama, La'aishawath, Athawa. Verse 8. Yakwaka, Kama, Wakalaba, Waban, Habakwa, Asher, Aisha, Wayathan, Lapaniaham, Wayama, Wahama, Imad, Ilaham, Thakatha, Ha'itaza, Waya'aka Lawa. Verse 9. Waya Amaria, Waya Amaru Rawa, Alayawa, Aya, Shara, Ashataka, Waya Ama, Hana, Ba'ahal. Right? So starting from 3 to 9.
The book of Genesis 18 and verse 3. And said, My Lord, if now I have found favor in thy sight, pass not away, I pray thee, from thy servant. Let a little water, I pray you, be fetched, and wash your feet, and rest yourself under the tree. And I will fetch a morsel of bread, and comfort ye your hearts. After that ye shall pass on, for therefore are ye come to your servant. And they said, So do as thou hast said. And Abraham hastened into the tent unto Sarah and said, Make ready quick 3 measures of fine meal, knead it, and make cakes upon the hearth. And Abraham ran unto the herd and fetched a calf tender and good, and gave it unto a young man. And he hasted to dress it, and he took butter and milk and the calf which he had dressed, and set it before them. And he stood by them under the tree, and they did eat. And they said unto him, Where is Sarah thy wife? And he said, Behold, in the tent.
Come. So we see here where the angels of the Most High came, and they're going to talk to Abraham now, and really give, that confirmation of all the stuff that has to be done. So as we see it here, Abraham saw them, and he went quickly because he recognized these were not just strangers, but they were also they looked as his people. So he ran quick. He organized something, and it was, the custom, to entreat your brothers, or entreat your family, or entreat, something called strangers. Not any kind of stranger, but usually your family. Right? So you see where Abraham hastened into the tent unto Sarah and said, Make ready quickly 3 measures of fine meal, and knead it, and make cakes upon the heath. So he tells you, go quick, bake something. So when I bake something to eat, from that, you run quick and get a young calf. You want to get a young calf, and basically start to cook it quick. Because you realize these men traveling, they trying to organize themselves, fix them up, get them something good to eat, and that is really synonymous to how brotherhood was, and how they used to treat each other even back in them times. Right? You want to add anything? It's from 18 and 3 to 9. Yeah. So where the angels came and spoke to him.
Right. I guess after he did that, as you say, that's going on. Then verse 17 when the heathens and them will have to follow these laws and right? And then now, as you say in verse 18, we made sure that he being that brother and understanding, because remember now we say before now, everything that the Most High have before him, he already understand that and trust that. So
that's right.
So again, as we continue to go through the book of Genesis, just as was done before, even for us from the time of our forefathers, sit down before the nation and bring all these records on them and bring it out, whereby the nation will get the understanding. Because again, you can't just jump in something and explain nothing to our people and expect them to understand and tell them, hey, well, go and read, let's draw in reference. But when they go and read now and they come to these Christian pastors and ask them questions, they now start to go for assumption and feelings and what they think, when really and truly, they don't have a clue what is taking place. Because why? They themselves have not been taught. Right?
That's right.
Again, this is a reminder as we sit before the nation during the Sabbath service, you can tune into the ISUTK webpage, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, these web pages on them, and you'll see that we are continuing to do the work that our forefathers have laid down before us, before the Most High. And again, it is a reminder to the nation of Israel as we continue to go through the scriptures and Sabbath service, again. Right? So basically it.
Right. That's right. So we had to continue to see that this book is not written for everybody.
Right.
This book belongs to the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Indian.
Right.
And we have to say Barakatayahaya, Wayahawashai to Commander General Yohana, all the generals, captains, officers, and troopers for keeping this truth and keeping it strong. Because in this truth is life. In this truth, our people will be able to come out of the hell that we're in. And when our King Yahawashai touched down on his own, well, they don't know what's going to happen, right? Alright? And with that, we say, I imagine.
La Shala to Israel.
So you say Madiam, Wapanya Hakodam, to the rise and face the east. You can see the Lord's praying in Hebrew. Abanawa, Shema Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malak Waskar, Taba'ah, Ratizaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ma'aratiza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, Matan Lanawa, Lakam, Kab, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kababatnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kawawatinawa, Mala'ah, Tabianawa, Banasayawan, Abol, Hawashainawa, Ayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wataparat, Aiwalamyam, Aman.
In the English, our Father,
which
art in heaven,
hallowed
be thy name,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy will be done,
on earth,
in earth,
as it is in heaven. Give us this day, our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors, lead us not into temptation, deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
We're going to say now is the Akaf of the power. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Babukashai, Natan Lanawa, Hakak, Rapa'ah, Kamaka'ala, Kamadawa, Hakak, Rataha, Hamatazariah, Hakak, Lahakwayam, Hamathayam, Hakak, Irakawat, Hamatala, Lagarashan, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Tawada Aman.
In the English, Yahweh.
In
the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The
power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
We're going to say the blessed Israel. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanawa, Yashala, Wahabayah, Sapariam, Barak, Rapah, Magan, Hagan, Bahashem, Yahushai, Tawada Aman.
In the English, Lord, in the name of Yahushai, bless us, and Israel, and the school, bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones, in the name of Yahushai, thank you, so be it.
We're going to say Psalm 121 in Hebrew. Asha'ah, Yanya, Al-Harayam, Mahayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Azayah, Ma'ayam, Yahweh, Aisha'ah, Shamayam, Wa'aratazah, Aliyathan, Lamawaf, Ragalka, Yanawam, Yashamaka, Hanna, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashon, Shawama, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamaka, Yahweh, Tazaka, Aliyah, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayel, La, Yahweh, Yashamaka, Makalrai, Yashama, Atanashpaka, Yahweh, Yashama, Tazahafka, Wabawaka, Ma'aitha, Ma'id, Ailawan.
In the English, I will lift up my eyes. Unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Most High. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee. Will not slumber. Behold. He that keepeth Israel. Will neither slumber nor sleep. The Most High is thy keeper. The Most High is thy shade. Upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Most High shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Most High shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore.
What we're going to say now is Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam, Al-Damayalaka, Al-Takarash, Wa-Al-Tashakwaf, Kayahana, Ahawayabaka, Yahayama, Yawan, Ra'ash, I Amaka, Ra'aira Yawam, Ya'aira Yamawa, Sawada, Wayatha, Ya'aitazawa, Aitazapawanka, Amarawa, Lakawa, Wanakadiyam, Magarwa, Wala'a, Yazaka, Sham Yasha'ala, Aiwada, Kaya, Nawa Aitazawa, Laba, Yukalwa, Ailaka, Baryaf, Yakarathwa, Alahala, Salaka, Ahalia, Adawam, Washamai, Allah, Yam, Mawa'aba, Wahagarayam, Wabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Palashaf, Aim Yashabaya, Tazawo, Gam Ashawo, Nalawa, Aima, Hayawa, Zarawai, Salah, Aisha Laham, Kamadian, Kasaya Sarah, Kayabyam, Banachal, Payashwan, Nashamawadwa, Ba'ayan, the Ara, Hayawa, the Man, the Adama, Sayaf Yan, Sayaf Hamwa, Nadab, Yabwa, Kairab, Wakazaaba, Wakazababa, Wakatazar, Manai, Kalnasa, Yakamwa, Asha, Amarwa, Naya Arasha, Lanawa, Athar, Naawa, Alahaya, Shayathawa, Galgala, Kakwash, Lapanya Rakawa, Lapanya Rawaka, Kaash, Tabaira, Wakalaba, Talahath, Harayam, Khan, Taradpama, Basaraika, Wabasa, Wapakath, Wapathka, Tabahalam, Baala, Panyaham, Wasalaki. Right. Yeah. Panyaham, Palawan, Waya, Bashkwawa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Waya, Dalwa, Idawa, Waya Kapawa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Daiwa, Kaya Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabadka, Ayawan, Alkaha, Aratiza.
The English. Keep not thou silence.
Keep not thou silence.
O Most High.
O Most High.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Most High.
O Most High.
For lo,
thine
enemies.
Make
a tumult.
Make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
Have
lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate. Against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. Gebal. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur. Also is joined with them. They have holpen. The children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kison. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung. Before the earth. Make their nobles. Like Oreb. And like Zabib. Yea. All the princes as Zabah. And Zalunam. Who said, Let us take to ourselves. The houses of the Most High. In possession. O my power. Make them like a wheel. As the stubble before the wind.
As
the fire burneth a wood. And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Most High. Let them be confounded. And trouble. Forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone is Yahweh. Are the Most High over all the earth. They read the ISUPK curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. And all things living. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evil and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. That speak against us. Thy prophets. The teachers. The princes. The priests. The Israelite brothers. And the schools. Send evil and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. And shake loose. The treasures of the rich of Israel. That refuse to give to the school. Force their riches. To enter into thy sanctuary. Send evil and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the Edomites. And the nations. And their drug dealers. The court system. The prison system. Planned Parenthood. All the government of our enemies. Amalek synagogues and armies. Roman Catholic Church. Pope. Islam. Christianity. Egyptology. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinheads. Quasi-Comitazi. Gay movement. Lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. NASA space program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marine. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airways. Cable access channel. And the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us. And bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way. Or try to stop us from broadcasting your words through all the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that come up against us. As we speak thy word, cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread throughout the media. Throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you always. So be it.
Sir, now come to the end of the service. Men of Israel, let's give the brothers a courtesy salute. I Majam Shabbat, I Majam Barak, Yahweh Ba'asham Yerushai Rakata. And the Mata, let's give the sisters online a courtesy salute. I Majam Shabbat, I Majam Barak, Yahweh Shema Latam Ba'asham Yerushai. Yadi Mata, class dismissed.